Hey guys, we're going to give you guys a quick video on how to work out some of those expression problems. And we're going to get right into it. So this is going to be our first one. It says y equals mx plus b. And we have m equals 10, x equals 3, and b equals 8. So we would write that as y on your paper. M is 10. X, if they're right next to each other, means that it's multiplying. And then we're going to take away the 8. 3 times the 10 is 30. Minus 8 will be 22. And y equals 22. Some of these you should be able to figure out on your own, but if not, that's okay. We're here for you. This is another one that can be a little confusing. It says you have to write the expression for the total number of fish. Let's read it. It says a pet store has 4 tanks of fish. I like to underline each part. And each tank has B fish. Using B, write an expression for the total number of fish in the store. If you ever get confused with this, I like to put in a number, a random number in for B. Let's say we had 10. I like to use an easy number. Let's read it again. A pet store has 4 tanks of fish. Each tank has 10 fish. What's the total number of fish? It would be 4 times 10, right? 4 times 10 will give you 40. But we don't have 10 here. What we have instead is we have the letter B. So we're going to write that as 4 times B. And this here is our expression. Let's try another one. Yesterday, Kiko had 145 baseball cards. Today let's say he got 50 more. Using M, write an expression for the total number of baseball cards that she has now. Well, if she got 50 more, I would normally say 145 plus 50. But in this case, we don't have the 50 there. We have the variable M. All we have to do is say that is going to equal 145. Instead of putting 50, we're going to put plus M. And remember that an expression is a value that you're not going to be able to solve. We're just going to have to be able to write it in a way that if we did have the value of M, we could solve it. Let's try one more. In this case, I'm just going to show you guys the first part because I'm running out of time on my video. If we have W is negative 1.6, X is 4.3, and Y is negative 7, we're just going to plug in the values. X is 4.3, and then minus Y. And be very careful when you put in a negative here, minus a negative. That's going to be minus a negative. We're going to make that plus a positive. And then from here, order of operations is we have to go left to right. It doesn't actually matter. We're going to subtract here. Just checking my work, plus the 7. It's going to be 9.7. Just make sure that when you plug in a negative value here, put that in parentheses as you go along. Hopefully this helps, and you guys can do a good job of answering these questions.